Well, like most people my age, I'm 35 years old. I'm out tonight, yeah, because I'm actually celebrating, not just doing this, but I've just sold my house, and my parents were mad. But to be honest, there's not that much we can do about it. It's not like when I was a little kid and they could grind me. And to be fair, even if they could still grind me, we haven't got a house for them to tell me I'm not allowed out. I thought I'd make amends to them though, so I went round to sort of clear the air. But I thought what I'd do, I'd take them a gift. So I bought, when you saw them little variety packs of chocolates, the little mini ones with the twist ends and all the different chocolates in it. But I thought, just to lighten the mood, I'll open them all up and mix all the chocolates around so everything's in the wrong packet. Now I always thought they'll take it as a joke. But my dad really got his Snickers in a Twix. I'm not really too keen on where they're living now, because it's a bit of a weird place to get there. You have to walk through this little wood sort of area, and every time I walk through I can hear the birds singing to each other. And when I hear that, I'll just start joining in until one of the birds flies away. And I didn't think that much of that until today, and I was watching a programme on the Animal Channel. Basically, the mating habits of birds. What happens? The male flies down and starts singing. It attracts a female that comes down and starts singing. And when their songs sync up, that's when they hook up. And it was only then I realised I've cock-blocked so many birds. I think the main reason I don't like going to see them now is because to walking through that woods, I was actually mugged in there. I was walking through and a guy jumped out of a balaclava and a knife. So the only problem was the balaclava was too tight. And I couldn't understand a word he was saying. He was like, To be fair, the knife and the balaclava sort of half give it away. But he got to the point, we ended up having a game of charades for the stuff he wanted. He's going, oh, there we go, so I'm giving him a watch. And he's going, so I'm giving him money. And to be fair, I was nailing it, knocking them all out of the park, getting everything right, until he starts going like this. I had a really nice Hugo Boss jumper on, so I give him that. But apparently he was after my chain. But means he took the jumper anyway, I'm still taking the win. 100%. But all the while, what I did realise though during the mugging is quite how crap my phone is. Because there's no embarrassment, quite like the embarrassment when a mugger refuses to take your item and giving it back. Got to the point I saw the pity in his eye. He was thinking about giving me a phone he had stole off someone else. All the way through it though, I was like sort of clinging to a little bit of hope that a superhero might come and save me. But sadly there has been a decline in superheroes. I'm sort of blaming BT for that, for getting rid of all the phone boxes. And to be fair, if they do find a phone box, they just stink of piss. And that's to us, imagine if you had super senses. I thought, anyway, I was on about going to see my parents, and I'll tell you a bit about them. My dad actually's got Alzheimer's. It's a bit bad. I think the doctor told him he had it about 6 years ago. And apparently every week since now. But it sounds bad, but on the plus side of him having it, I have got away with giving him the same birthday and Christmas presents every year for 6 years. And if I really get on his bad side, it reminds him of the all expenses cruise I took him on the previous week. I shouldn't have really said that. Now he's going to know all the tricks of him. And now he won't get started.
Alright, no need to join in.
To be fair, that makes him sound really bad. But to be fair, I am not that bad of a son, because I do take him to his hospital appointments. I think it was the last one he went on, he took a urine test. Kleptomania is just really getting out of hand. Just taking the piss now, isn't it? I thought, because of that, I thought I'd better do something to sort of get karma back on my side. So I was watching TV, and one of them adverts come on, you've seen them about adopting a tiger. And I thought, that seems like something good to do. So I did it, and when I did it, I genuinely felt better about myself. Except I'm just not looking forward to the day I have to sit the tiger down and tell him he's adopted. Assuming you don't take bad news too well. But the other reason I need to get karma on my side is because it's been going a bit haywire. Because my girlfriend split up with me as well.
Oh.
See if we don't really mean anything when it's not true. For the sake of this story, let's say it's a little bit me. I think the main reason she kept having a go at me, saying how childish I am. And one day she comes storming, shouting up to me, going, "Paul, get down here, we need to talk about your immaturity." I told her she was going to have to wait, there's no girls allowed in my treehouse. It was always moaning though, she did a lot. I think the main thing she was going on about as well is about me weeing in the shower, saying how disgusting it is. To be fair, I didn't really see the problem. I always made sure I didn't get any on her. I did try to make it up to her a little bit. One weekend I thought I'd do something nice and I booked us a table. But as soon as she turned up, I could tell she just didn't want to be there. So we ended up leaving, which to be honest was a bit rude. I mean, we hadn't even potted all the reds. But I thought I'd give it one more go and try and get it back on track. And her birthday was coming up, and to be fair, she's quite hard to buy for. So I asked her what she wanted, and she just said, "Surprise me." So I shagged her sister. Surprise was an understatement, I tell you. The other thing that's going on, I don't know, does anyone work in an office here?
Yeah.
Do you have your performance reviews come through, your yearly one?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when I had mine come through, I knew the performance part wasn't going to go too well, so I thought I'd try and make myself look a bit more presentable. So I went to the hairdressers and I was sitting in the chair, and Bob comes up to me, asked me what I wanted, and I just said highlights. And he pulls his phone out, shows me a compilation video he's made of all the best haircuts ever. When it actually comes to the review though, it wasn't so much review, it's more my boss sitting there giving me all these motivational quotes and inspirational speeches. And to be fair, there was all a bit nonsense, except the only one I took on board was dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And me as my boss was the one that told me this. That's why I was so surprised the following day when I got sent home from work. Apparently, Power Ranger outfit not appropriate office wear. And funnily enough, when I went in the next day, I got selected for a random drug test. Which I will say I did pass. On the one hand, I got to keep my job. On the other hand, my drug dealer, hell of a lot of explaining to do. The final part of you, I don't know if anyone else had it before, when I had to go to the doctor for a full checkup. And I've had them before. I thought it was going to be a simple case of once it, like quick once over and done. And that's why I was so surprised when I got diagnosed with being colourblind. The nose just comes straight out of the orange. I was that shocked, I could have drained from my face and I went as purple as a ghost. I tell you, as if I haven't got enough to deal with being black, now I've got to deal with being colourblind as well. I thought after that though, I thought I'd take a little bit of time off, sort of seeing what to do. And I didn't realise till I spent a lot of time in my house how many canvassers you get coming to your door trying to sell you this, sign you up for the other thing. And I had about 10 of them in the space of a couple of hours, and I was getting so frustrated by it. Next one, the door bangs again, so I threw the door open, and it's a woman collecting on behalf of the sperm bank. I tell you what, I give her a right, mate. I thought I'd take a little bit of time for myself. So I actually started writing a bit of poetry. Do you mind if I just read the poem that I wrote?
Yeah.
Sorry about it, I was really impressed with that poem. I like to get every now and again. I'm trying to think what else I want to do in my life though, because I've sort of done a few different jobs. So at one point I was working for the Samaritans. Now don't get me wrong, what they do is fantastic, but it's not so much fun working for them. Because one morning I phoned in sick, within 10 minutes he'd talk me out of it. I think why I'm struggling to find work is I've never been very good academically. I remember even in school in front of the whole class, the teacher starts berating me, telling me how bad I am at maths. I think I was about 15 at the time. But to be fair, here I am, 15 years later, age 35, I think I'm getting better at it. I think I want to start working for myself though, instead of somebody else. But the only thing, when I tell my friends that I want to work for myself, And he always giving me all more quotes and more motivation. Because I like to sleep in late. And I go, no, get up early, get going, get out there. And it was like the early bird catches the worm. And I was thinking, to be fair, it does. But on the other hand, the early worm gets eaten. So I'm not going to take a chance, I'm just going to sleep in. But no, all these phrases have never done me too well. They've always done something wrong. Like, it's like keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I tell you, that's just one awkward house party. And even on my other business as well, what's the other one? All roads lead to Rome. Thanks to that little pearl of wisdom is why my sat-nav business failed. Now, these are my business ideas that are going to make me a fortune. The first one is what I'm going to do is I'm going to get enough money to buy a 3D printer, and I'm going to print out another 3D printer, take that one back to the shop, an infinite run of money. But now this is my idea that it's going to make my name. What I do, like I say, I like to sleep in late. So what it is, it's a little phone app, like a little alarm. So you set the time you want to wake up in the morning, then you take a dick pic, and then after that, you program in your mum's phone number. And then this is where it gets good. The next morning, the alarm goes off, and you get to press snooze once. And after that, if you're not out of bed and completely turn the alarm off, that picture gets sent to your mum's phone. Now I tell you, nothing's going to get you up fast in the morning than thinking your mum's going to wake up to a picture of your junk. Yeah, I'm going to go there. What do you think of my watch? It's not a bad watch. My neighbours bought it for me for my birthday. I tell you, they're a really lovely lesbian couple, but I think they really misunderstood me when they asked me what I wanted, and I said I just want a watch. That's all from me anyway. Cheers to the rest of the night.